for question 37, it is asking for an APA format for the F statistic. So there's a formula for this, and that's this one here. So F degrees of freedom 1, degrees of freedom 2 equals the F value, and then the P is less than whatever. So to do this, we need to find the degrees of freedom 1 and 2. So for this, degrees of freedom 1 is the effect. So that's just what we've been doing all this time. So that's the number of levels minus 1. And degrees of freedom 2 is the error. So the error then is just the leftover random variation that when we're measuring someone's score, when we're measuring people in general, there will always be some variation we can't explain. So this could be anything from someone has a bad day or someone has something going on at home that causes a variation in scores. So something that we can never explain and something that is never concrete and set in stone. So that's why there's error and that's why there's leftover random variation. So to find DF1 and DF2, we go back to our table, this one here, the within subjects effect, and it's asking for noise. So we already know that the degrees of freedom for noise is 2, so we have that here. And then we also know if we go down to error noise, we go down to degrees of freedom, and then also sphericity assumed because we know that it's not violated, we go to 36. So then we know that DF1 is 2 and DF2 is 36. The next part of our F value then, our formula is the F value. So for this, we go to noise and we find the F value in sphericity assumed, and we go all the way over, and that's 39.232. For the final part of the formula then, we're looking for the p-value or significance. So again, we find that up here, which is 0.001. Then we can put the whole formula together. So then this is the answer after putting it all together for question 37.